Hi, I am Vijanu Raman, project management professional. Today I am going to make a video on how an organizational structure influences the project manager authority and power. This is very important at PMP exam point. We may get some questions from here in the real exam, so we need to understand the power and authority matrix. The matrix can help us to understand the influence of organizational structure on project. I am also going to discuss some questions from this. In this matrix, the first column shows the organizational structure and second column shows the project structures. Project characteristics. Organizational structures types define the project characteristics types. Project characteristics: project work group arranged by project management authority, project manager authority, project manager role, resource ability, who manage the project budget, and project management administrative staff. The organization types: organic, functional, multi-divisional, matrix strong, matrix weak, matrix balance. So if our organization is the organic or simple, then the people is working side by side. The project manager authority will be little or none. The project manager role is part-time. He is designated as like a project coordinator. The resource availability for the project is little or none. The budget of the project is going to managed by the organization owner or operator. There will be no project management administrative staff. If our organization is the functional or centralized, then all the job is going to done by the every department. Here the project manager authority is little or none. The project manager's role is part-time. Sometimes he is known as a coordinator. Resource availability little or none, and the project budget is going to manage by the functional manager. There is some part-time project administrative staff. If the organization is the multi-divisional, then how they work? They work for a product. Production process, portfolio program, geographic region, customer type. Here the project manager authority is little or none. The project manager role is part-time and also designated as a coordinator. The resource availability little or none, and the functional manager is going to manage the project budget. Here is also the project management administrative staff is part-time. If we came here, there is three type of matrix organization. If the organization is the matrix but strong, then the work is done by the job function or the project manager as a function. Moderate to high, here the project manager authority. The full-time is designated for that job, and his resource availability moderate to high. The project who is going to manage the project budget, here the project manager is also here is some project management staff, full-time project management staff. That means if it is the organization is the strong matrix, then we can say here the project manager is going to get more power. If the organization is the weak matrix, then it's going to be like the functional organization. Job is done by the job function. The authority level is low. The project manager role is part-time, also working as a coordinator. Resource availability is low. The project budget is going to manage by the functional manager, and the project administrative staff is part-time. If it is balanced matrix organization, then the job is arranged by the job function. Here the project manager authority is the low to moderate. The project manager role is part-time. It is also be called like a coordinator. The resource availability low to moderate, and the project manager who is going to manage the budget, the mixed, maybe project manager and functional manager both work together for managing the budget of that project. And here is the project management administrative staff, also part-time. If we go to next page, next slide, we can see that there is also some project organizational structure type. One is project oriented, virtual, hybrid, and PMO. Project oriented organization, where the project managers or the project team members is focused for that project. They work for that project. Here the project manager authority is high to almost total. Project manager role is full-time designated job role. Resource availability high to almost total. Project manager is going to manage the project budget, and there is also some full-time project administrative staff. In virtual is the network structure with nodes, point of contact with other people. Project manager authority is low to moderate. Project manager role may be full-time or part-time. Resource availability low to moderate. Here the project manager who is going to manage the project budget, it depends, it is mixed. And administrative staff could be full-time, could be part-time. If it is hybrid type, then it is everything is mixed. The project manager authority is mixed, project manager resource availability is also mixed, the project manager roles also mixed. So hybrid, every characteristics of the project is going to be mixed. Then if it is PMO, that is project management office or program management office or portfolio management office, then the how they are work mixed of other types. Here the project management authority is high to almost total. Then project manager role is full-time designated job role. Then resource availability is high to almost total. Project manager is going to manage the project budget, and there is some full-time project management administrative staff. So based on this, I am going to discuss now some 10 question which will be similar the question that we are going to face in the real exam. If you look at the first question here, the project manager is an organization working in a project to construct a new bridge. The resource reported to the functional manager and are mainly occupied with the operational related work. The project manager has no authority to properly assign resource. What type of organization structure is the project manager in? Here, if we say that the resource of the project is going to report to the functional manager, this is the one option, one keyword here, and mainly occupied their operational related work. And another thing is the project manager has no authority to properly assign the resource. So we can say the answer of this question will be the organization type is functional. The A is the correct answer here. For question 2, the Michael is a project manager, is a project-based organization. Currently, Mr. Michael is managing a project of setting a power plant. Who does the project team report to his organization? Here, Michael is working in a project-based organization. So the question want to know who the project team is going to report whom. Since this is a project-based organization, so every project team member have to report the project manager. So correct answer is B. Now question number 3. Mr. Ali is working as a project manager in Maxwell International. Currently he is working with a new project. The project team is working side by side and the owner of the organization manages the budget. Which type of organization Mr. Ali is working? So here the budget is going to manage by the owner. The which type of organization? If we go to that, if you see that matrix, we will see the organic type of organization structure. The owner is going to manage the project budget. So correct answer is A. So come to the question number 4. Mr. John is working in a multinational organization. In his organization, the project manager authority is high to almost total. The project manager also manages the budget of the project. Which type of organization Mr. John is working here? The project manager authority is almost, high to almost, and project manager also manages the project budget. So we can say the organization is a project oriented organization. That means answer is B. If you look at the question number 5, the Global International is a functional organization. Mr. Adams is working in this organization from last 5 years. The organization is going to initiate a project and assign Mr. Adams for that project. Which type of role he is going to play? As this is a functional organization, so Mr. Adams is going to play the role of project coordinator. Basically, since this is a functional organization, so his authority will be, his role will be part-time. All the budget of the project is going to manage by the functional manager. So he will not play like a role of project manager. He will play the role of project coordinator. So correct answer is C. If you look at the question number 6, Mr. Joe is working as a project manager at ABC International, which is composite organization. So currently he is working with a new project who is going to manage the project budget in this organization. Since this is a composite organization, so the project manager is going to manage the project budget, because in composite organization the project manager have the full authority, almost total authority. Question number 7. Mr. Akram is working as a functional manager at C2C Insurance. Currently his organization initiated a new project. The project manager of that project highly focused on the success of that project, and he is also assigned a full time on that to that project. He also managed the budget of the project. Which type of organization Mr. Akram is working? So here is the Mr. Akram is working as a functional manager. So his organization is a functional manager, and the project manager of that project highly focused on the success. So that is a project oriented organization. Here the Mr. Akram is a functional manager, but his organizations, the project manager has the highly focused and they are full time assigned the project. So they are also managing the project budget. So this organization is project oriented organization. Mr. Lee is working at A&G International. Currently he is working with a new project, and his engagement with the project is part-time. The project team members are reporting to the functional managers. The project budget is managed by the functional manager. Which type of organizations Mr. Lee is working? So since the project project budget is managed by the functional managers and the team members also reporting to the functional managers, so we can say the organization is functional organization. So correct answer is B. Ms. Kunal is working in a local company. Her company is going to initiate a new project. The project manager authority and resource availability is low. The functional manager of the organization manages the budget. Which type of organization is Kunal is working. So here the project manager authority and resource ability is low. So we can say it is a weak matrix organization where the project manager authority and resource ability and functional managers are managing the budget. So it is weak matrix. Last one. Mr. Omar is working as a project manager at A to Z International. Currently, he is working with a new project. He is working a full time for the success of the project. He is managing the project budget. Which type of organization Mr. Omar is working? Here, since he is assigned for the project is full time and he is also managing the project budget. So his organization is project oriented organization. So we can say that D is the correct answer. So thank you. I think this 10 question will give you some idea about the real exam. Thank you for watching this.